Hello, digital card fighters. This is Kyle D, better known as Ride My Avatar, bringing you more Cardfight Vanguard Zero deck profiles. Today's deck profile is brought to you by the carnivorous Tachikaze. As you guys know, it just dropped recently in Global, and so without further ado, I always bring you it first, and today's deck profile is that. So without further ado, let's get into it. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Smash that thumbs up so that this video goes viral and gets to everybody and everyone can see it. Remember, those likes, I dare you guys. I dare you to get to 30 likes on this video. I dare you. I don't think you guys can, and I really doubt it. So without further ado, let's get into it. So here's the deck profile for Tachikaze. Since Tachikaze has this big issue right now as it's feeling under pressure, I feel like Tachikazes can do a lot of damage, but the most prominent build right now is Military Dragon Raptor's Soldier. Is when rode upon by its grade 1 counterpart, Military Dragon Raptor Sergeant, look at the top 7 cards of your deck and add a Military Dragon Raptor Cornell, or add Military Dragon Raptor Captain to your hand. So if you do not add a card, you call this card reared, and when rode upon by a unit other than Raptor Sergeant, call this card. So without further ado, let's go over the winning images that you have to play to get to said stuff. So first off, I play Citadel Dragon Brachio Castle. Because of the fact that we retire rear guards, we need a way to counteract the negative that we're doing. So we use Brachio Castle, the Brachio line, to be able to bring in cards into the fold that we're losing. So when this unit is retired during your turn, counterblast to call a transporting dragon Brachio Porter, which is the grade 1 from your deck. So being able to sack the grade 3 to do so is fantastic. Next, I run 1 Gigarex. So when your rear guard is retired during your turn, this unit gets 1000 until the end of turn. Sometimes that can just help you win the game because you can retire so many units in this deck that it just adds up, and you cannot believe how much that's important. So next, of course, we got 1 Military Raptor Cornell as an SP, but we also have a playset. So here is your main winning image that you want to be riding just to sit on. But when this unit attacks, retire 2 of your rear guards, which is why we run Brachios, the Brachio line, so that we get a free unit out of it. So to gain attack equal to the sum of the original attack of all the units retired by cost until the end of battle. So again, you could run crits in this deck to compensate for that, but I feel like the draws just fixes the decks under pressure that it does sometimes, and it just can hold. So if Military Dragon Raptor Captain is in your soul, you get 1000. Not bad. Not bad at all. Could be worse, guys. No buffs, which it should have got, but that's the problem with half of the event clans. They just push it out as the regular cards and just don't care about it. But here is a card that you guys mandatory need to pick up if you're going to be playing Ancient Dragons or anything in the future, because of the fact that Destruction Dragon Dark Rex is Bind Zone Limit Break. At the end of the battle, your grade 3 or greater Vanguard attacks. If the attack did not hit, retire 3 of your guards to ride this card as stand and draw 2 cards. Oh, nifty effect, right? The stand and the draw 2 cards, but retiring 3 is heavy, right? Well, with the abilities we get for free calling and free recalling after retirements, it helps. But the bind zone is a little tricky, right? Well, from hand, you bind it to have one of your rear guards gain 3k. Sometimes that helps just to get that grade 1 to swing in for that 9k to take out a rear guard. Next, I play 3 Assault Dragon Circular Spino. For the reason of when this unit attacks, retire one of your other rear guards to gain 4000. Sometimes just for that early swinging in just helps out, or just to fix your board state that just seems to not want to work with you. Next, I run Ravenous Dragon Mega Rex at 2. It's a 10k. You don't really need more than that. You can swap this number if you want 3 10Ks, go for 3. I think this is interchangeable, these two, but they are mandatory in my opinion. Next, I run Carrier Dragon Brachio Carrier. So when this unit is retired during your turn, counterblast to call a Citadel Dragon Brachio Castle from your deck, which is the grade 3. You really won't be using that effect very often unless you really can make power plays and make more columns, but don't use that unless you're trying to finish game. Next, Military Dragon Raptor Captain. So if Military Dragon Raptor Sergeant is in Soul, 1000. When rode upon by the Cornell, the grade 3, call a copy of himself to the field. Very powerful, very good for self-replacing and to help fuel Tachikaze's biggest issue is keeping him board present after retiring so much. Next, Winged Dragon Peptero. So when this unit is retired during your turn, one of your units gets 3k. I like to have him just because retiring, if he's retired, I can give an extra little oomph to what I need. Next, we have Transporting Dragon Brachio Porter, which is the grade 1 to be searched out from the grade 3 when retired, but when this unit is retired during your turn, counterblast to call Brachio Carrier. So when Carrier, so it calls the grade 2 on retire for a counterblast. And then here's the grade 1. If Military Dragon Raptor Soldier is your soul, this unit gets 1000. And when rode upon by Military Dragon Raptor Captain, call a Military Dragon Sergeant from your deck. Major thing you want to take away from this deck is it's really good in certain matchups, but the biggest thing it struggles against is like the bigger names. Like you're gonna, if you face MLB or limit break deck, cross ride decks and stuff like that, you just can't handle the numbers sometimes. That 13k base can just overwhelm you. I definitely think it's a solid deck, but right now we are facing against Aquaforce, so this might not end well for us because of the fact that we are facing Aquaforce. So we need a really good hand to open with, and this isn't terrible. We're gonna put back U3 and hopefully with something decent to work with. So we got the grade 2 and the grade 1. That's not bad at all, actually. This hand is pretty playable. Oh! Our hand is actually ideal. Minus a few things, we could have a lot better. So we're gonna grab... No. That wasn't bad. So we're going to turn Endo. Very interesting to see him as a starter. So, Counterblast. Oh, he's looking for the grade 3. So this deck isn't complete. He is going to be hard digging for probably Maelstrom, if not anything else. So he's playing down his Limit Break Enabler. So he's going to call that to the back to boost. So, damage enablers. So with that, we're going to have to take in some decent damage here. So swing in. Does he get a drive check of something worthwhile? He hits the draw trigger. Ooh, what did that cost? Must have cost him everything. Ooh, grade 1 I would have liked. That's fine. You know what I would like to do? A ride chain where it was the SP, SP, SP. That would have been sick for this video. So first off, we'll just do our song and dance, pretty much. So, limiting on the boosters, we can definitely swing in and hold our own here. So 10k, 16k, so no matter what, we actually hit. So drive check. Ooh, we hit a draw trigger. Nice. Adding card to our hand for more advantage. Swing in for 21. What would have been nice is if I called down another grade 2 just to boost him up, because taking advantage of being a 1k just really helps. And we should have took more 6k. Being on 6k just just would have done everything we needed. So let's see what happens. Now he's on the 10k. Kind of regret it, but that's fine. So he's going to counterblast, probably search for a grade 3 he needs. So he's either going to try to go for Demantis or Maelstrom. Okay, so we got Diamantis. Sorry, not Demantis. Okay, so he's going to try rushing early? I don't know how I feel about that. Ooh, with losing the heal trigger might cost him this game. I mean, losing that draw trigger might cost him that game. So, I hope he whiffs on putting that trigger back. I'm not liking that I'm losing my grade 1s pretty quickly. This is not okay. So, let's see. AK. Oh, come on. Still hits the draw trigger. I don't like that. Well, yeah, here comes the bigger issue that we face. Is that they're going to start multi-attacking on us, and we're not going to have enough to keep him off of us, is the word. He did get lucky and get his trigger back. Oh, come on! So we're going to ride the SP on top of that, make this a really nice ride. Then we're going to grab you, call you here. I mean, this isn't terrible, but I'm not going to waste my time trying to grab the grade 3 for a heal. We're going to swing in 9. And then we're going to swing in 11k. The problem is he still gets 4 attacks in where we don't. Okay, we got a grade 1 to compensate for the loss. We're about to see. Oh, come on. So this dude is literally sacky, but okay. So we're not losing advantage, so that's not an issue here. That's fine by us. We need the heal trigger to go off. Here's Maelstrom. Fantastic. Ooh. What's going on here? What's going on here? Yeah, Demantis, come on out. So his hand is flooded at the moment, I think. What trigger did he throw down? What is his heal trigger right now? You know what? I'll take that. We might lose our Raptor, but that's fine. We get kind of a few direct attacks in. Oh, he can't even do his skill, so that's fine. He gains 5, he becomes 21. He does hit. I don't like that, but whatever. Dude, chill on the trigger checks. Like, seriously. I haven't got him past 3 yet. And that's really annoying right now. Call. Activate skill. Battle phase. Let's go. First check, second check. Dude, chill on the triggers. Seriously, dude. Like, I can't just beat you down if you're just triggering out. So, I'm definitely going to be struggling here. He's going to call a bunch of grade 2s in. Okay, into an 8K. Fine. I can live with that. Hit me a draw trigger, please. So that we recoup our losses here. Boom. There we go. Ooh, into a grade 1 that he's going to be retiring. I can live with that. So I gotta take that out. I gotta deal him at least 2 damage. And keep a hand state. I'm gonna lose the PG, that's for sure. He's gonna draw. So I need to deal him quite a bit of damage next turn. And by quite a bit, I mean a lot of it. This is pretty bad. We're really at an end wall. But it definitely shows what Tachikaze can do. It just... Dude, he was just hitting every trigger out of the book. Yeah, dude hit every trigger. He healed and put back enough. That was just ridiculous. We would have definitely had it if it wasn't for the fact that I need... And again, Aqua Force is just Tachi's worst matchup in this game just because they don't have anything. They rely on possibly 4 attacks, but don't do anything past that if your opponent just keeps setting up board state. So we lose, no matter what. That's fine. I mean, not many cards just gain free advantage like Glory. So with that, guys, let's just see what happens. We could possibly double heal. I mean, that's a possibility. Are we going to see that? Possibly not. Nope. Well, guys, that's Tachikaze's for you. Sometimes they just can't get through Aqua Force, and Aqua Force is just not their friends to play against. So without further ado, guys, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And remember that challenge I said, 30 likes. Let's see if you guys can get there. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.